The great and brilliant Ralph Waldo Emerson is famous for saying, if you build a better mousetrap, the world will beat a path to your door. Hey, this is Eric Graham, and I just got done speaking here at an event in Malaysia, and I talked about this concept from stage. Another quote I talked about from stage was, you've probably heard this quote before, to get wealthy, to get rich, find a need and fill it. Well, no offense to whoever came up with that quote, and definitely no offense to Ralph Waldo Emerson. He's one of my favorite authors. However, both of those statements in the real world of entrepreneurship and marketing are completely dead wrong. All right, and I'm going to explain why in just a second. But first, in terms of the building a better mousetrap, I used to have a farm. We lived out in the country, had a farm with a bunch of acres and chickens and cows and horses, and guess what? Farmhouses, they get mice, all right? And we had all kinds of mice. Now, me being who I am, I wanted to buy the most expensive, fancy, electronic, mouse deterrent traps and in these contraptions. And I spent a lot of money on really high-tech mouse traps. There's a lot of people who have built better mouse traps, but guess what? None of that stuff actually worked consistently to trap the mice nearly as well as the old school spring-loaded, put the cheese in there and snap their neck kind of mouse traps. That's the only thing that got the mice out of the house. And if you look at the sales data, those old school mouse traps still sell 10 to 1, 100 to 1 to all of the new fancy contraptions. Now, the other statement, find a need and fill it, that's actually wrong too. In fact, it's backwards. If you want to make money in today's day and age, I challenge you to find a want and fill it. You see, the reason why is people are so much more likely to spend money on their wants than they are on their needs. Now, I'm over here speaking in Malaysia, so I used a few American references with this audience, and one of them that I used is there are literally the welfare moms in America with like 8 kids, single mothers with 8 kids that barely have enough money to feed and clothe their kids, but guess what? They've got the latest version of the iPhone. There's other people, no offense to anybody, but, out in like redneck, hillbilly kind of country that are living in these rundown trailers on cinder blocks with no skirting around them, leaky roofs, but they've got an 80-inch, 4K flat screen TV. People, it's just human nature. People will spend money on their wants far before they'll spend money on their needs. And so those of us who are marketing and persuading and trying to sell, both online and offline, we have to keep this reality in mind when we're crafting our offers. We've got to sell them what they want and then deliver what they need. Especially any type of information marketing, service delivery, we've got to meet them where they're at. We've got to sell them the end result they get at the end of our service delivery, not how we go about the mechanics and the logistics of delivering the service itself. You might have heard the metaphor before that people don't buy a drill because they want to drill. People buy a drill because they want to make holes in things. And so you've got to keep that in mind as you're crafting your offers and marketing online and offline. So I challenge you to look at what your target prospects actually want and position your offers as a way to get them what they want. And then, of course, out of integrity and ethics, absolutely provide the service, teach them what they need, and you're going to see your results absolutely skyrocket. I hope this video has been helpful, and if it has, go ahead and like and share and comment and let me know. Do you want more content like this from me, or do you want me to just keep doing my own thing in my own businesses and saving the teaching for other people? If you want more videos like this, just let me know down in the comments below and I'll keep them coming.